Hey Reefers, welcome back to the 120 gallon mixed reef tank. First off, I'd like to thank everybody for hitting subscribe. Now that we passed the 150 subscriber mark, we've done the giveaway, and D's Aquariums won his $100 gift card, which was to Top Shelf Aquatics. Super happy to do it. Super happy that another reefer gets basically some free coral. Hopefully he'll make a video about it and pick out some killer coral, and we'll get to see what he got. I will be doing another giveaway at 500 subscribers. At that point, hopefully I will have a website or whoever. I'll be working with somebody, and we'll hopefully get something killer for the giveaway. So, like with every other video of mine, I had some issues, and I'd like to share them with you. Also, I have some a couple big changes to the tank. So the first issue, I noticed when I was mixing up my my salt water, it seemed like on the bucket it'll tell you at 35 parts per trillion you should have this alkalinity, calcium, and magnesium, and for some reason it seemed way low. I had recalibrated my refractometer, and it still seemed off. I knew it was, so I took my water to a local saltwater store, and they said, yes, you are about 5 parts per trillion low. So I knew that it was off, and then I checked my calibration fluid, and it says not for refractometers. Idiot. So when Bulk Reef Supply was doing their 15% off sale for Ryan, or 14% off sale for Ryan's birthday, happy birthday, Ryan. Also, happy birthday, Alex, as I got this salinity meter. Basically, the reason I didn't get the full Apex, I got the Apex EL, was because my Reef Keeper died. I was a little light on cash at the moment, and saving $200 and missing out on that salinity meter, which was kind of a pain in the ass on the Reef Keeper. Didn't really bother me, plus the 2 extra ports or whatever it gets you for the full Apex, I didn't really need, and I've been fine. I knew the refractometer worked. Well, it works if you have the right solution and can calibrate it. So we have this now. The salt water was measuring at 30.5 parts per trillion. And I just did a water change of 15 gallons, and I had it mixed at 43 parts per trillion. Or I forget what the standard gravity was. Because it doesn't really matter. Or not parts per trillion, the PSU, whatever. I don't know what those exactly stand for. Doesn't really matter as long as you get it up to what it's supposed to be. You want it at 1.025 or 35. So I mixed this batch up at 43. It was only a 15-gallon water change. And for roughly 120 gallons of actual water in here, when you take out for coral and rock, and that's including the main display and the sump area, 15 gallons into 120 isn't that big of a jump. I will be testing it here in a minute, but I do have an addition down there that I don't want to spoil just yet. I do want to talk about the lighting. So the Atlantic and the Atlantic Compact, I just changed from my custom schedule to coral growth and color. I didn't adjust their schedule at all. And I do have it on strong clouds, which means for 15 minutes it will stay on on whatever schedule it's on, wherever it lies within that schedule, all the way up to 100% for the first 2 channels, and then I think 70 and then 60 or something like that for the other 2. It will do that for 15 minutes, and then for 5 minutes it will decrease by 50%. Just like clouds going over the ocean, it's the exact same thing, but I still have those 4 T5 bulbs. Basically just tons of light. Also, I don't know if you saw it there, I hooked my lunar lights back up. So now at night I'm able to creep on the fish and coral, see what my emerald crab's up to. By the way, I did just, I lost my, oh, there the lights just kicked up. I lost my last emerald crab that I've had for a long time. And the new one is out and about almost constantly. It's great being able to see him, and saying that, I cannot find him. The other ones, they seem to hide quite a bit until it got dark, till the lights went off. But this one's been, it seemed like he was hanging out under here and under here a lot during the day. He was cruising around over here quite a bit. He's gone all over the tank. I've seen him all the way over here. So super happy to have a very active emerald crab in the tank. Okay, so we had the light changes, the lunar lights. We have the addition of the salinity meter, and we have another big change. Bam! The 302 aquatic scrubber, in place of the Santa Monica drop 1.2 that I had back there. As you can see, this is a hell of a lot bigger. There's a ton more contact space. The water is trickling down. You can see I have pretty good flow through there. It's making good contact with the screen. These lights are white lights versus the red lights. That's, I guess, better for algae. I'm going to see how the white lights do for a while. If I don't like them, I will, as it is just 2 bolts, I will swap it out for red lights. But these are already on here. These were part of the sale. If I don't have to spend any more money, why spend more? These are the 2 pipes that came with it. I didn't know if I was going to keep them like this, because I am going to be moving this around. The plumbing under here I've never been exactly happy with. So this sorry, I was looking at the camera instead of what I was actually doing. So this will be leaving. The problem, I'd like to go straight across from that one over to this one, but this wood is in the way. So I might just cut some of that wood out, but I want to get it back behind there. That way this isn't sitting on top of my auto top off water area. So everything else in the tank is going fine. I thought I'd show you how to use this salinity meter. Let me grab it real quick. All right, so what you do, turn it on, nice bright screen. Instead of having to look through that little screen on the refractometer and kind of guessing, and this is the way I do it. I kind of swirl it around in there for a little bit, let it get up to temperature. And basically you want a full cup. It's saying weight up there. And once it goes to read, that's when it's done. That's when it's done adjusting for temperature, done reading what. So we have 30.7. Yep, so, oh, okay. Well, I just dumped it out. That's why it went to that. But, so 30.7. We went up from 30.3, not too huge of a change. Why is it reading 31.1 now? All right, well, hey, let's do this multiple times. Figure it out. 31.0. I like that too. These are all basically the same measurement, as it has a couple point degree change. 31.0 again. So 31.0 up from 30.3 from water change. I'm going to clean this out here in a little bit using RODI water. Okay, so my plan with this, once I get this situated, and this is just a 1-inch pipe, no big deal, it will be just below the surface of the water. That way if the ATO stops working, if there's some sort of issue, I will hear the splashing of the water. It'll just be another way of telling when something goes wrong, as it inevitably does. But during that 14% sale, I bought 3 new fleece for the roller mat compact. I bought the salinity meter and a magnesium mix, as I was low on that. So great time whenever you see some of these sales come up. You know, just buy the stuff that you know you're gonna need, and it's a little bit of savings for you. All right, reefers, that's it for this update. Until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we will be doing another giveaway at 500. Hopefully that comes sooner than later, and I can hook somebody else up with some killer corals. All right, peace.